Hi everyone, welcome to my 5-minute makeup tutorial. I already went ahead and moisturized my face. I use the CeraVe moisturizer and now I'm just gonna put like a pump and a half of this e.l.f. primer. And I really like this primer because I feel like it has like a really tacky stick to it and it's not that expensive. I think it's pretty affordable. And yeah, I really like it. So I just apply that mainly to like this area of my face. I don't really try to go around. So next thing I'm gonna do is go in with the Merit blush. This is in the shade Cheeky. As you can tell, I love this girl. She has been used so much, and I go in with my fingers. I know some people probably think that's unsanitary, but I'm the only one who uses it, so I don't really care. But I like to go in with my fingers and like warm up the product, and I find that when I do that, it applies so much more smoothly. So I do that, and then I go in with this brush. This is the Real Techniques brush. It's like my favorite blush brush, and I will sometimes use it for contour as well. And so I kind of just go in like that. I know that some people deal with a lot of acne. Fortunately, I do not. So wherever you want to like color correct or apply more concealer or foundation, you go ahead and do that. I just don't currently because I don't have a lot of blemishes, thankfully. I like to go in with the Say Beauty Concealer. This is the shade 12. I bought this like maybe mid-summer and honestly was really impressed with it. It has like medium to full coverage and it's like a satiny finish. So I just like to apply that to the places where I know I need a little bit more coverage, under my eyes, any like blemishes, middle of my forehead. And I like to let that just sit for like a few seconds, maybe a minute, just to really soak into my skin and warm it up. I feel like it just makes a big difference on how I apply my makeup. So I will just let that sit, and I'm gonna go in with the Kosas Eyebrow Gel. And this doesn't have any product in it right now, really. I've used it all up, but I just like to use the brush to brush up my brows and make them look a little bit more fuller and thicker. Okay, so now that the concealer is pretty warmed up, I'm just gonna go in with my finger and blend it out. This is gonna take a second, so I might just skip through this or like edit it out, but yeah, I just go in like that. The lighting is changing so much right now because the sun is like directly in front of my window. But let's see, I'll go in with like a brush like this, and I'll just kind of like smooth out all the blending. I like to make sure that it's blended pretty well, just like that. And yeah. Okay, now that everything is pretty much blended, I am gonna go in with a little bit more blush. So when you do your makeup, blush is typically the first product that is gonna make its way off of your face, and it happens to be my favorite product, so I always like to make sure that I just go in with a little bit more. This is my personal preference. If you don't like a lot of blush, then you can skip this step. Also, I feel like, you know that thing where it's like you have blush blindness? I definitely have that. So sometimes I feel like I look like I'm really flushed, or like people have been like, are you sick? Are you okay? This is the MAC lip pencil, and it's in the shade Whirl. And then I also use the Charlotte Tilbury lip pencil, like the normal one that everyone uses. I have that as well. and I kind of alternate between the two. I love this one for like fall. Typically overline my lips just because I already feel like I have pretty full lips and I get scared to overline them sometimes. Let me see if I can. So I keep it in alignment pretty much with like what my lip size is. If you like to overline, go for it. So once I line my lips, I just fill it in a tiny bit, not too much. And then I go in with Aquaphor, typically, to just add like a little bit of gloss, and it moisturizes my lips a lot. But you can also use like a lip oil or just whatever you have. Use whatever you have. It takes a little bit of concentration, so I'm gonna curl my lashes off camera and put mascara on off camera as well. Right, now that our mascara has been applied, I am just gonna take a little bit of translucent powder and I'm just gonna apply it to the areas of my face that tend to get really oily. We wanna look glowy, but we don't wanna look super oily. So I just like to go in and set that with a little brush in the eyelids, and perfect. Now that that's set, I'm gonna take a finishing spray, Radiant Setting Spray by Neutrogena. And so I just pull the bangs back and I just spray that all over. Wait for it to dry. That was a lot. And you're done. That is my quick 5-minute makeup routine. I use that routine literally every single day. Get dressed to meet up with my friend, go get coffee, and then go to church. But I hope you enjoyed this content. Let me know any other videos you'd like to see. Bye.